Hi Virgo. I'm sure that you're still on a continuous high coming off of this solar eclipse as well as your birthday. Some of you have had your birthday already. Happy birthday. And some of you, it's coming up. But this is a love brief under this waxing crescent Libra moon. It's all about releasing your ex. The time has come to clear your energy, your space. If some of you are not with somebody, then you are releasing some type of shadow energy. I do see that you are also attracting love at this time, Virgo. You're attracting something new under this new moon solar eclipse. We're still very much under this new moon energy. A period of getting to know each other, getting to know more about each other, taking the time to discover some things, revealing innermost selves to each other. This is a process that will deepen your bond. Okay, Spirit, tell me more. What else does Virgo need to know under all of this potent, heightened energy concerning love? What else does Virgo need to know? Release your ex. What do you want to tell us about this? Ooh, a lot. Okay. I like this. Okay. Spirit says, shut up and get the cards out, Moody, before you say anything. Okay, Spirit. Yes, I heard you. Whoa. Okay. So 2 cards were hiding under each other, but I'm going to take them. So Virgo, releasing your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. And the first card that you have is karmic lessons, karmic debts, karmic rewards, soul contracts. I see that they're coming to an end. Some type of karmic shift is occurring. If you were experiencing debts, you could be experiencing rewards, and vice versa. Someone has learned their lesson. They've matured. It's probably you, because Spirit's saying, people come into our life for a reason, for a season. And once it's been fulfilled, it's over. Once the lesson has been taught, it's over. Okay, so I feel like something with karma cycle, karmic cycle, karmic debt, karmic lesson has been learned. And Spirit is saying it's time to experience your freedom here. The Fool card, all about Uranus, taking back your freedom, right? Clearing your energy, stepping into your power, because you've learned a lesson and now it's time to assume your role. Absolutely. Very difficult lesson though. Karmic contract. A lot of adversity. Yeah, a lot of adversity, restrictions, Saturn. Stuff that boundaries set by other people. A lot of blockages, delays. All of this X came to bring that into your life to keep you in that type of manipulative, restrictive energy to learn this lesson. But it seems like I'm almost feeling the world, even though I don't see it yet, but I feel like this has come to an end, and right now a new beginning is emerging. Transformation is occurring. Yeah, because the Fool is here. It's time for a new cycle for you. Total reset, total new beginning, total shedding of the past, coming into the present. Right. And I feel like you will be enjoying this moment. If you're not already, you definitely will be, because the energy of a solar eclipse lasts for months, 6 months at least, right? And this new moon energy, just being yourself, I feel, just doing the things that make you happy, attract attention to you. So much so that you two, there's two of you, and I think you are attracted to each other. I know that. Getting to know each other, though, Spirit says belief systems. This is like the Hierophant, expectations. What do they believe in God? What about financial goals? Are they aligned? Children, right? Taking care of parents. A lot of things have to be discussed in order for you to understand whether or not you two align, whether you should be together. This is what's coming in. And maybe in the past with this ex, these are things that were overlooked, or maybe things took off so fast you didn't take the time to get to know each other. But now that a new cycle is here, that you have the ability to break free of the past and to assume change and head in a new direction, meaning you don't want what you've had in the past. Your belief systems have changed. I see you're very receptive. Very receptive, yeah. From now until almost like the middle of October, it's like you're transitioning. And Spirit says, as things are changing, as you are changing at the core, don't be too critical of yourself, Virgo. Don't just allow it to happen. Don't try to analyze, overthink. Just allow it to happen. Whatever it is, know that you're being guided right now. For Pentacles, yeah, this is that blockage from the ex that you're trying to free yourself from. So you have this ex, this cycle has ended, and you're trying to block your heart. You want security at all costs, definitely from a past that was karmic in nature. And some of you, Spirit says, are still guarded, like that heart chakra is guarded. You are focusing on loving yourself, self-awareness, self-care, self-discoveries, which is very good. That's what's attracting energy, like you're comfortable and happy with yourself, and that comes across. Something that's coming in now in terms of love, we're talking about self-love, because you're attracting, there's multiple people and not just one that you're entertaining. There's multiple people you're attracting, because your wealth is increasing, like you're focusing on yourself. Even though you're still a little guarded, you are still focusing on love, you loving you, you doing the things you love. All of that is like increasing your attraction. You're very receptive. But I see that there may, because you are entertaining multiple people, some of you, there may be two people that are actual contenders. You may have to decide which one out of those two. That's for some of you. But the most valuable lesson is whatever you learned in this past cycle, and self-love. It leads you right to this union where you're getting to know each other. Wow. Okay. What else, Spirit? Virgo. What else does Virgo need to know? Some of you felt like you missed an opportunity, like something would never happen again, like you missed an opportunity for happiness or to find the one. But you don't miss an opportunity. Opportunities come all the time. It's whether or not we're ready, paying attention. Right now, that heart chakra. Yes. A lot of shifts. Some of you are light workers. Some of you feel abandoned, loneliness. Yeah. Divorce, heartbreak. This is the ex. You're trying to get over the grief. You're trying to get over. And you know something, now is the time to do just that, because you can sail. You can go to new heights in terms of the way that you feel now, just by changing that switch in your head, saying, you know, you may have lost a love or someone you loved, or however this sadness is here, right? But Spirit comes to tell you you have a future, and your future is a soulmate, right? Providing your heart is ready. That heart chakra. Let me get that. Yeah, because the heart chakra, if it's not open, you're not receptive to anything new. It's like, when it's in harmony, it's like you're really committed to yourself, committed to a new love. You're open, you're receptive. And you know what? This is right next to the receptive card. This is where Spirit wants you, and this is where he says you are. You're guarded, you're protective from what happened in the past. But he needs you to be open, ready to receive what's coming in harmony, committed, accepting yourself, accepting others, being ready for the reciprocity of love, the give and take. That's what genuine love is all about. Compassion and loving ourselves as well as loving others. You're able to do that when your heart is open. Yes. But when you're not, you know, you're out of touch with who you are. And there's a depressive energy there. So that's so important that we change that right now. You wanted me to tell you that. I had to go. Okay? Because there is going to be a decision. There is going to be a decision between a path even. And if your heart is kind of blocked and you're kind of depressed, right? You're in a state of illusions, Piscean energy, confusion. Yeah, he definitely does not want you in that energy. Tell me, Spirit, there's a new soulmate here. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this guardedness. What? Yes, you can't afford to be guarded. Gemini is the lovers, and that could be the two choices, because they generally have two dispositions, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You're not able to see those dispositions unless you take the time to get to know them. This is what Spirit is saying. Okay? Right? You got to go deeper. Maybe the last time you skimmed the surface, maybe you allowed certain things to happen before you knew somebody. But when the lovers comes, this is a spiritual love. First of all, the lovers is a major arcana. Number 6 could be of importance to you. But this is when your twin flame comes. And everything is balanced, clear, calm. That's how true love shows up. Wow, tell me more. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. This is somebody that is aligned with you. You're able to talk. This is somebody you can build with, right? When God sends you true love, it's because he knows you have potential. And if it's a twin flame kind of love, it's because he expects you to serve a higher purpose, which is his. Oh, 2 of Pentacles. Again, a choice. Also, the lovers is Gemini energy, which is a choice also. 3 cards of choice. Yeah. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Lovers. I don't know where you are in this reading. Maybe you're at the point of releasing and you're having difficulty. And you have to make that choice to let go of the past so that something new can come in. And what is new is beautiful. Look at this. This is about you taking back your power. The Emperor, the Empress. I also feel the Emperor, the Empress is coming in. That's divine feminine, divine masculine. This is a very important time in love, because your intentions has to be surrounding love. It has to be high, vibrating high to pull in love. Absolutely. Focusing on the desires of your heart. I see you elevating divine masculine, divine feminine at this time, getting ready to prepare to meet your Empress, your Emperor. Okay. What else? But this is why your heart is guarded, because you experienced a heartbreak, a separation, grief, sorrow, trauma. And it keeps coming up. You have separation doubts, remembering the past. That's why your heart is guarded. This is about, you got to let that guard down, Virgo. Be receptive. Be receptive to just new energies coming towards you, taking the time. It's almost like being the Page of Swords. They're very curious. They want to know more. That's the type of energy. Things are transforming under this solar eclipse. Like, all of this is transformational energy, and it may not settle. It may not be 100%. That's why faith is important here. That was your second card, the Fool. Yeah, because you, in this case, are going to just have to believe. You're going to have to go with your angel guide, your spirit guide, your intuition. Absolutely. This is transformation at its finest. An ending, and then a period of change. Things transitioning. You still releasing and adding something new. And don't be critical. That's right. He keeps telling me that for you. Of yourself. Very important. Okay. Tell me more about the soulmate spirit for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know right now? The end of September. Yeah. Some of you are in a position like you've come out of releasing, and now Spirit says it's like rejuvenating, regenerating, recharging yourself. Yes. I know we just experienced a new moon, but whenever change comes and you accept it and it's new, God is happy. The angels are applauding. And right now, Spirit says retreat and pay attention to self-care, self-discoveries, your health. He wants me to give you a health card. Okay. Your health, self-care is very important right now. Letting that guard down, releasing that heart chakra blockage. Yeah, like I see the sign on the door being turned around. It says we're open. This is you recharging, being still. Some of you actually getting rest, listening to your body and laying down. I know I did that yesterday. I was so tired. I just stayed in bed all day. But that did give me energy back today. And also paying attention to my balance, the balance of my chakra. Right now it's your heart chakra, right? Spirit wants you to pay attention to that. Okay. What else does Virgo need to know about this love brief? It's a period of change for you, and you're going to be doing some revealing, a lot of communication with the throat chakra to get to know new people that are coming, releasing the past and stepping into the future. It does lead to the Lovers, Gemini. You have a lot of pentacles here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Very passionate time. And in this case, I see like you're going after your passions. Absolutely. Some of them you have the courage to continue on. I feel like you already invested time and energy into something, and now you're going to pick up some momentum in that area. Some of you are letting go of anger. You're letting go of anger, bitterness, resentment, anything pertaining to this ex, anything that's causing you still to block your heart. Yeah, you're working on it. You're working on it. Some of you like the color red, just as the color red, and you're going to start to see that in the foliage changing. Happy fall, happy autumn. Yes. You know, I felt when I saw this card of you being a light worker that, yeah, you are here to lead people to milk and honey, to spiritual nourishment. That's why it's very important that, because you are a divine being, we already know that, Virgo, but it's very important who you allow around you at this time. Also, money could be an issue. It fell, so we are talking, it could impact your love life, right? Your ability to go out and to do the things you like to do could be curtailed, right? Some of you are dealing with support issues, releasing the ex. There could be children. Maybe there's an issue with support. They don't want to give. Be aware, for some of you, a DNA could be requested regarding support. Okay. Yeah, at this time, Spirit wants you to know you are a starfish, Virgo. And this love that's coming in is assured, as long as you allow yourself to be guided through the passage. You know, love is a passage. It's a different stage up until true love, right? Like when you meet somebody, it goes through stages. Spirit says it's safe. It's safe to pass this stage right now of opening that heart chakra, being prepared for what's coming in. For some of you, the ex seems to be clinging too, like making more of an issue, maybe dragging their feet with signing papers or moving or something like that. Well, you know why. But yes, this cycle is over. I said that a karmic cycle is coming to an end. They've served their purpose. You've served your purpose. Because whenever two people are drawn together, both benefit, both learn a lesson. You know, it may seem like they didn't learn anything, but trust me, they do. Profound lessons. These are not superficial lessons that you just went through. Not with this karmic contract here and Saturn here. 999, completion of a cycle. It's very near with 9. You're 1 away from the 10, and then it's a new beginning. All right, tell me what else regarding love. Okay, what else does Virgo need to know under this love brief? Do you want to tell me anything about a choice in love with the lovers? Anything? Okay, you could tell me. True love. See, true love is loyal. It's almost like being with a reflection of yourself. Like, you're very dependable. You're a service-oriented person. The Virgos I'm talking to have high values because you're a light worker, right? And this person is equally as loyal. Also, here we go with protection. Spirit says this is a safe passage. Some of you may see feathers as a reminder. 444 also reminds me balanced. Yeah, aligned. Something with the justice system too. It could be as a result of the release, or it could be as a result of this new circle of people that you're meeting. Something with the justice system, a balancing of scales. Any court cases, that's going to be balanced. The answer is yes. Oh, I love that. All right, let's summarize this reading for my Virgos with an angel number, since your angels will be watching over you. Matter of fact, they're going to take your hand, and Spirit says surrender. Let them lead the way. Okay. 0440, the gut feeling. Pay attention to your intuition. Yeah, you are definitely going through betrayal in the past, but your insight is returning. You are increasing, like you're very perceptive, you're very intuitive. You know that was a lesson, that it's ending, that they had issues with monogamy, I heard. Yeah, Spirit says follow your gut on this. It's more than just a feeling. Right, you're being real about what you're feeling and what you're focused on. You want meaningful relationships, and you are prepared to give everything that you are asking for. Very reciprocal here. Treating others as you want to be treated. Don't worry about other people getting their due. They're going to get karma. This opens up telling you that karma is here and things will be shifted and balanced. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for staying till the end. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment. I just want to hear from you. Just put 0440 in the comments for me. Until the next moon phase, Virgo, namaste.